Shanti. Good evening and welcome to our Good Night meditation session. And as we gather here to share our energy, our presence, let us be present with integrity, with honesty. These few moments are for self-care, for self-love, for the true connection with the self. These few moments are a gift, not only for the self, but for the universe, for the highest good. We all desire, pure desire, to serve each other, to do that, to be that, which is for the highest good. And there is nothing more or better we can do. That's for the highest good. By being in our own higher stage, highest stage, holiest stage, pure stage. Where all the boundaries, all the walls, all the separations fall apart. And we experience that oneness. With the whole. That oneness. With the self. Otherwise, we tend to live in pieces, distributed across scenes, across relations, across roles, across identities. And in this oneness, in this wholeness, let us surrender. All that we have acquired, all that doesn't really belong, all the labels, all the belief systems, so many belief systems. Every moment, every second, every thought, every action needs to be shaken up. And all those false belief systems, those myths, need to be shattered. And once we dare to do that, we can experience that freedom. And all it requires is surrender. Surrender. Surrender to the truth. Surrender doesn't mean we become pessimists or we give in to something, but rather it's a conscious choice. Very alert, very attentive. Yet very natural. One can say it requires patience because it requires slowing down. We have become accustomed, trained, habitual, automated to react. And surrender means to become non-reactive, to use that patience to add the pauses, those barriers, so that you can observe that subtle point, that subtle shift between feelings. You can catch them in that moment and realize the illusion, the temporariness. Realize that now is the time to face those transient feelings. And as we surrender with patience, we realize that how these feelings, these triggers, these temptations how they're so weak, how they actually want to just pass by and allow you to experience that liberation, that freedom. how supportive, how benevolent those feelings, those triggers, those temptations are. Because they want you to see that they require no reaction, no action. They are just like paper tigers. Hold no power on their own until we feed them. They are already dead, and we make the obstacles out of them. On their own, they are not an obstacle. On their own, they are just weak, ready to pass by. So next time, when you are going through a certain challenge, situation, opportunity, however you wish to call, pause and just for a few seconds, just pause and watch the process and allow the observation through surrender to happen. Use this as an experiment. And as we wrap up our session, we wish you a very happy, peaceful, patient good evening. Om Shanti.